Hmm? Wait.
Right. Guess they're not done yet.
Wait, they're not done.
Hmm?
Yo! Yo! Welcome, guys. And let's just be sure that I have to finish this Dante story. Because we got a few things we need to finish. So, the only way to get to Dante is to wake up in the morning, heal up, do some thing, get it out of the way, and we can do this.
Alright.
Let's watch this joint.
Smells like something good's cooking, Chief.
I've got nothing up your alley today. Hard enough just to get a meal round here.
I understand, but I'm also confident you'll pull through. You know I pay well for even the tiniest morsel.
That, I never doubted.
This homeless camp is actually part of Sunhee's information network. They call that man their chief, and his friends all over town are always coming to him with new stories. Security cams can't catch everything. That's why you can't underestimate word of mouth.
Hmm. Kind of must be a purgatory.
Sorry for keeping you. We owe the Chief a lot, so I just wanted to check in on him.
No worries. Come on, let's go, Kiryu-san.
Hey, hold on there, Psycho.
Hmm?
Huh?
Is something the matter, Chief?
The man's called Suzuki-san, no? You ought to be more careful.
Right, of course.
It's tiring, leading a life without being seen. This place is full of folks walking that same path. Your hardships remind me of my own. Taichi, Suzuki-san.
Seems we both have it rough, don't we?
Well, I'm sure it's rougher on you. I hear you were once quite infamous. Unlike myself, nobody ever cared whether I lived or died.
I'm sure that's not true.
Believe me, it is. And if you need convincing, I've got plenty of past left untold.
Huh? Oh, wait. He's young?
Sorry, Chief, but Suzuki-san might be a little busy right now.
That's so. Then I won't hold you here any longer.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I just didn't know how long he might have kept us.
That was rather odd, though. Wonder what's gotten into him.
What do you mean?
The people here never talk about themselves, especially their past. Even I don't know the Chief's background. Considering he's the one who started the conversation, maybe he feels a connection with you, Kiryu-san.
We both live in the shadows, after all.
I guess some story comes up. Oh, legacies live forever. Yeah, let's talk to him.
Seems like the Chief went through a lot before he ended up here. I'm thinking he was ready to tell me some of it. One of the men in the photo must have been him in his younger days. I wonder, should I ask him about it?
Yeah.
Chief, about that photo you showed us. Who was that person with you?
Oh, him. That was my old boss. We used to work at the local factory. Must have been about 10, 20 years ago. Might as well be ancient history now.
Back when the sun shined a little brighter for you, you mean?
Something like that. We've been trudging along a dark and thorny path, you and I. If only we had done a single thing different. Maybe we'd be walking with our heads held a little higher. Yet, here we are now, somehow in each other's company. An odd, once-in-a-lifetime encounter.
Wow. I guess these two have the same situation.
One on the right's me, on the left was my boss. We called him Captain down at the factory. When I started working after high school, he was the one showing me the ropes.
If you've been working straight out of high school, you must have worked a long time.
I may not look the part now, but I was once a master mechanic. Couldn't be beat. But When automation took over the industry, it became apparent that my work was unnecessary. Eventually, they stopped hiring younger folk. We knew for years the number of applicants was tapering off. Not that there was anything I could do about it. The skills I spent a lifetime honing could be executed a dozen times faster by robots. Naturally, the company moved forward with plans to restructure, and Cap himself had the honor of giving me the boot.
That must have been hard. For you and the captain.
Cap, well, he and I were like family. But if he didn't fire me, then he'd be the one out on the streets. That left him with only one option, to hand me my dismissal. At that time, I was almost 50. I thought my whole life was over. But then, he said that he'd quit with me, that he'd look after me.
He did that for you?
Wasn't like he had any job security either. Our jobs were destined to disappear. I was merely the first in line. So, we walked out the door one final time, side by side. And sure enough, the place was shuttered soon after. After so many years of service, the severance pay was peanuts. At least we didn't have any families to feed.
And that's how you ended up homeless?
Wow.
Yeah, that's when I started to camp here. Had I been alone, I would have died a dog's death real fast.
I mean, the camp is
Cap was a lot smarter
it's
than me.
evolving.
The man took to his new lifestyle quickly. Occasionally, there'd be folks harassing us, but he'd take the lead and fight back. Everyone around him started to trust him, and eventually, he inherited the title of chief.
So you can only become chief through succession.
That's right. It's a practice that's lasted generations. There have even been times when folks from the underground would make us do them favors in exchange for protection. And Cap, stout-hearted man that he was, didn't flinch. As chief, he'd do anything to protect us. He continued to shoulder the burden all by himself. Till his body gave out.
He died?
He didn't bother seeing a doctor. But I bet he knew he had late-stage cancer.
Oh.
Since you're the chief now, that means he...
I called out for him one morning about 7, 8 years ago. But he was dead in his tent.
Oh no.
I think it was the most peaceful I've ever seen him. And maybe it was. Because he could finally set aside the heavy burden that had been weighing him down. Me.
And that's why you took on his role? To start paying it forward?
Exactly. The entire time he was with me, I never took responsibility for anything. And now, at my ripe old age, I finally get a taste of the constant pressure he was under.
Man, that's rough.
Chief.
Nobody's filled me in on why you were forced into hiding, going as far as erasing your name. But I've heard you're not taking care of your illness, even though you're still giving Kasuga aid. A lot like what Cap did with me.
Something like that. Yeah.
If you find that living is no longer worthwhile, the final call is yours. There's no law saying you gotta see a doctor if you're sick. However, if by any chance you change your mind, you can always come back here. You're welcome to stay at the camp for as long as I'm chief. I never got the chance to repay Cap's kindness, but I figure helping people like you is a step in the right direction.
Oh man.
Well, I appreciate the thought, but I can't accept your offer right now. Sorry.
Oh, kill you.
Yeah, I'm aware. You still got business to take care of, don't you? At any rate, I'm glad I got to speak with you, Suzuki-san. And sorry for making you listen to such an old story.
Oh man, I hope that cancel don't take it away too.
No need to apologize. I learned a lot from your story. Thanks for sharing, Chief.
Oh man, this is upsetting. I don't want to kill you, die by cancel. This sucks. It's supposed to be in a hospital by now. Not only did the chief inherit his role for his predecessor, but his sense of responsibility and kindness as well. I'm sure that never changes as long as he's in charge of the homeless camp. Damn.
Huh, impressive stuff.
Hey. Number? Let me see. Last time we spoke, number one to find real reason why he lost his job.
Hey, Namba. This seat taken?
Hey, it's all yours.
Fill me in. Any new developments?
Thanks for remembering. As it happens, that girl, Miyabi-chan, asked me out to drinks to talk.
Oh, man. Okay, any updates?
I take it this wasn't exactly a date, though. Did you learn anything?
Hey, you're too quick, Kiryu-san. Don't cut me off the knees. So it turns out, she called because the company's explanation for firing me jogged her memory.
Oh?
Originally, she was secretary to an executive there. Then the company transferred her to inspections, despite her having no training there. Explains a lot, actually.
That's a good picture, though.
Why she seems so mistake-prone, that is. Maybe she wasn't just clumsy like we thought.
You were the same. The company treated you both like objects.
Yep. What's more, now it gets interesting. Her transfer and my firing were done by the same person.
By who?
So there's a mastermind at work.
That's an extravagant way of putting it, but yes. Turns out, he's the one she was secretary to. Take a look at this here. He's on the homepage of the company. He's such a big shot. Guy's also a serial sexual harasser. He was pressuring Miyabi-chan to become his mistress.
What a scumbag!
But she wouldn't do it, and she reported his behavior to Human Resources.
That was courageous of her.
Yeah, she did everything right. Unsurprisingly, asshole gets a slap on the wrist. Company docks his pay for a few months.
Oh, man.
At which point, he starts getting spiteful.
How do you mean?
Soon, Miyabi-chan loses her secretary position and gets transferred to inspections. They tell her it's just routine human resources allocation. It's simply best for business. So she ended up in the same warehouse as me. All because this guy couldn't take rejection.
And if she complained about any of it, the company could claim it had sided with her already, right?
Yep. The harasser doesn't even quit after that. He'd stop by every so often, just to peek at her. Until one day, when he caught her talking to me, saw her smiling. He flips out, gets jealous over it. Next thing you know, I've been shit-canned.
Oh, wow.
That's it. Not the video or my past misconduct. Like you said, Kiryu-san, there had to be another reason.
Some of these private companies are no better than Yakuza, I've found. What's the situation now, then? Have things gotten any worse since you were fired?
They have. Apparently he started stalking Miyabi-chan now. Completely unabashedly.
Oh, man.
So, no one's gonna stop him.
Pretty much the case.
Well, what are you gonna do about it?
Kiryu-san, what do you think? I'm lost. I need some advice here.
How about stop him?
Simple. Next time, ask Miyabi out on a date.
Oh, what?
What the hell kind of advice is that?
She asked you out, didn't she? Therefore, the ball's in your court now.
No, I thought I explained to you. She didn't ask me out for any romance.
All right. Only kidding.
Oh, man, I was just kidding, too. I was just...
I just can't tell with you sometimes. Okay, then. Kiryu-san, thanks for this. You've helped me sort a few things out.
Really? If that's so, I'm happy for you.
You're damn fine company to drink with. I appreciate you hearing me out.
Say, why don't we toast with a real drink?
Yeah.
You almost had me there.
My God. I was just messing around with number because I should have picked the wrong answers.
What's up, Xiao? More bad press for your restaurant?
Not this time. Got a message from the Liumang boys. Said they wanted to tell me something.
In prison?
But didn't you leave the Liumang?
Yeah, I did. But they still try to contact me.
They
Mind if I complain for a bit?
So, what they want?
You remember the blog I mentioned last time? The one talking trash about my place.
Right. Might be the same guy that gave you trouble.
Yep. Those Liumang boys are using whatever means possible to hunt him down. They're hell-bent on catching him, saying stuff like, he can't go around starting shit and running away like that. And if they do find him, things might get real messy.
But you're not the one ordering them around, right?
No, of course not.
Which means these young guns are causing a racket because someone's giving their old boss a hard time.
Yep. Honor's just as big a deal as life and death down in the underworld. Not that you need me to tell you that.
But wait a minute, it's so easy to charge the Liumang. Let's wait and see what happens. Maybe you should try to stop him. Seems like he'd be probably. Nah, that ain't the way. So let's see what. Let's wait and see what happens. I don't know.
Let's just wait and see what happens next. You don't need to help that blogger out.
So I should play ignorant and wait for the boys to get their revenge.
Doesn't sound great when you put it that way. Guess that's not an option. Not in this kind of situation. So, how many of these guys are we talking about?
A lot of them, but probably no more than 50.
50?
That's still no joke.
But there's only 4 guys at the core of the whole shebang. They used to hang around me back when I was the leader. Called themselves the 4 Beasts.
4 Beasts?
Sort of like your personal guard.
They were kind of adorable in a way, but feisty. Got a tendency to take things a little too far. They're the ones who were really pissed off with this blogger, so I gotta tighten the leash.
Must be tough on you. They're not gonna leave you alone so long as they keep you on that pedestal.
Yeah, like you're one to talk, Kiryu-san. What's going on with me can't even compare to what the Dragon of Dojima goes through. But I guess the 2 of us are in the same boat. I mean, who else can relate to this kind of stuff?
That's what I to get.
Well, I can lend you an ear if you want to talk about it.
Thanks for that. But like I said, same boat. If there's anything on your mind, you can lay it on me too.
Yep.
That's so. Great. Looks like I found myself a drinking buddy.
Yay!
But seriously, Kiryu-san, you always look like you're trying to shoulder everything yourself. Hell, you even were quick to accept the fact that your time's been cut short.
Not really. I've spent plenty of time thinking about it.
You don't gotta lie down and take it. You could still try to fight back, you know. Survive.
Yep.
Looks to me like you're putting on an act. Because you're supposed to be a legend.
Where is this coming from?
Huh?
Just something that's been on my mind. We've gotten pretty chummy, haven't we? Close enough for me to air out all my stupid complaints to you. Figured I could come out and say it by now. Or, did I cross the line there?
You're fine. I'll keep that in mind. After all, it's good advice from a good drinking buddy.
Awesome. Made all these drinks worth it. Man, you are one legendary pain in the ass.
Oh man.
Didn't think the drinks would hit so hard today.
Huh. Okay, let's stay. Oh, it's here. Apparently.
Hey, Namba.
Kiryu-san. Shit. I don't know what to do.
What happened?
Honestly, I've had worse reactions to my face.
Okay, remember everything going on? Yeah, the guy stalking Miyabi-chan at my old workplace, the bigwig.
Sure. What about him?
Oh, that's
He's
clean.
here in Ijincho. Out drinking with some henchmen, apparently.
You look like you got a black
Just
guy
now,
right there.
Miyabi-chan called me to let me know. She warned me not to run into him. The thing is, this son of a bitch cost me my job. And he keeps antagonizing Miyabi-chan.
We're gonna get him.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking maybe this is my chance to finally say something to him.
Yeah.
That's all you want to do? You seem like you're ready for a brawl.
Oh, he's waiting for more than
Guess
bro.
we'll just have to wait and see. It's just... Kiryu-san, when I saw your face, I knew I couldn't put this off any longer.
Hey, don't make my face your excuse here.
Yeah, I know. It's my decision to go out there. There's too much I need to get off my chest. No turning back this time.
How much have you had? You seem a little tipsy.
Okay. Let's make some magic, Kiryu-san. Follow me into battle.
Oh man.
Wait, this isn't like you, Namba.
Oh man, he's in video game mode.
He's supposed to be somewhere right around here.
Damn it, how am I gonna turn out like this?
Hey, Kiryu-san. Eyes open for that guy's harasser-ass face.
You mean
You need to take it easy.
this guy?
Is that good old Nanba standing in my way?
Oh,
Oh, now that's a lucky break. Finally found you, you dirty swine.
What now?
yeah, you dirty swan.
Grunt, who the hell do you think you're talking to? You should be bowing.
Nope.
Why should I bow to you? It's not like I'm your employee anymore, right? I've been laid the hell off. So right now, we're just two grown men. And you're the one in my way.
Oh yeah, you did get fired.
Thanks to you, you dumbass.
Hey, you guys know about him? Good old Nanba here got busted for stealing meds as a nurse.
Snitch.
That's an old story, and not like it sounds. But you're still the creep who harasses his secretaries.
For real.
You're the one who had me fired, weren't you?
Oh, what is...
Miyabi-chan and I were friends, and you couldn't stand to see it, right?
Yeah? So what? That it? Is that why you're so upset with me? Losing your 9 to 5?
It's not just that. Miyabi-chan lost her first job as a secretary because of you.
Guilty as charged. Oh, are you here to avenge her? Well, throw down, little man. Come get some.
The hell'd you say?
Don't let him make you throw the first punch. He'll just use that as an excuse to gang up on you.
Your big old buddy here's pretty sharp. But you don't need his advice, do you, Nanba? Prove you're a man and take a shot at
Can we whoop his ass?
That's so. So, you admit it was you then.
What?
You fired me on your own. It wasn't a company decision. That means... It means Ichiban was never the reason. He's 100% innocent. He's blame-free.
Huh? What are you rambling about?
We did it, Kiryu-san. Ichiban wasn't at fault, just like I figured.
Nanba, don't tell me.
He's drunk?
Somebody explain what he's saying to me. Nah, fuck that actually. Talking is bullshit. I'm a man of action.
Oh my god, I can't wait to whoop his ass for costing not for his job.
Allow me.
You wanna
Actually,
Now we're talking.
I'll take you on.
Have fun with this. Oh, damn, that freaks.
is that all you got? Oh lord.
This is no way to fight.
Oh! I forgot about the counter.
We have a winner.
I thought Dom was gonna finish it, but Kenny did for him.
Wait a second. Hold on, please. What's gonna happen to me?
Hey, Mr. Grab-ass, sir. You leave Miyabi-chan alone, starting right now. All you do to her is give her a secretary job again. Obviously, not working underneath you, that is. You assign her to the most decent boss you have down there.
But I...
Oh, is that not doable for some reason? Maybe my friends and I should come find you again and again?
Yeah?
No, you got it. She's back to secretary work. Just please, don't hit me anymore.
Huh. That'll do. You should be honored to know. This guy's fists are famous.
Yep, the way he's swiping is...
Let's get out of here, all right? Crowd's gathering.
Oh, man. That was so amazing.
Forgive me, Kiryu-san. It was all the adrenaline rush.
No, you're good on that.
Don't worry about it. Kasuga's lucky to have a friend like you.
Huh?
I never realized. This whole time you weren't bitter about losing your job. You were worried that Kasuga might feel like he's to blame.
Yep. Ichiban's carrying so much guilt on his shoulders, thinking he got me fired. I had to be able to assure him that it was never his fault. All this time, Ichiban's been suffering needlessly, feeling like he owes me. I just wanted to relieve him of that burden.
But even if it had been because of the online thing, you never held it against him, did you?
Of course not. How could I have? He didn't do anything wrong.
I see.
One thing, though. I've been biting my tongue for weeks now, and it's been pretty exhausting. Because I really did love that job, you know? So after they fired me, I had to make sure not to mope about it near Ichiban, in case he took it to heart. And now, I'm so glad.
So glad it's over.
I'm glad because Ichiban is just unhateable.
He's the best friend you
I
have.
could never be mad at him. Not for any reason.
Nanba.
Sorry. I'm just feeling relieved.
Nanba, for tonight only, what do you say we have a real drink?
You're devious, Kiryu-san. If we're gonna do this, I insist we go top shelf.
Yeah.
Bartender, give me your #1 best and most affordable offering.
Nice. Man, I got another key to the senses, like figure out that get revenge. You know, the guy tried to force his way to manipulate Namba's career. So now, and since that day is over, I guess he can go back to a normal life right there. Okay, we gotta go see Date's son, cause he has the information about who else to go visit.
There you are, Kiryu. Got some interesting news on my end. Might take a while. You good on time?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've got time.
Well, I'll give it to you straight. It's about Akiyama.
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 Shun Akiyama, the lifestyle Kamurocho, the money in the I was just trying to say you haven't heard from him for a while, but he's the
I
owner,
take it you heard something?
a former owner of the
I
Sky
did.
Finance.
Seems he'd made his way out of Japan, right about when the Tojo clan and Omi alliance disbanded. So, that would be about 4 years ago.
And what? That's it?
For now, I've tried finding him through all my contacts, but the man's a slippery one.
What
Now,
the?
this is rumor level intel here, but supposedly, he's been sighted in Singapore a few times. Fitting, too, since they rake in investments from all over. A guy like him would feel right at home.
Well, he's been out of town this long. Any chance he'd even come back?
Every time we met, he'd doubt me like no tomorrow. Kept saying you just had to be alive. He even guessed I was in on it at one point.
Huh?
But after I kept playing it off, I guess he got fed up.
Oh, man.
I mean, we're the ones who distanced ourselves from Akiyama. The Daidoji had us promise that. No exceptions.
Yeah, I know. Can't exactly fault him for taking off like that. I'm at least glad to know he's doing well.
It was always a risk meeting with him. Man might act like a goof, but he's sharp as a tack. The moment you got close enough to listen in, he'd have sniffed you out. If that happened, you can bet the Daidoji would act real fast.
Right. Guess it's time to call it then. You've done more than enough, Date-san. Taichi, Kazuki, Yuya. You even got in touch with Sayama.
Hang on. I didn't call you out here to close up shop. Rather, how would you feel about taking it a step further?
What do you mean?
Let's be frank. Daidoji doesn't care who you see. At least, I don't think. That's fair to assume, right?
Yeah, they're not gonna let him
I
see
mean,
him.
you haven't gotten any complaints, have you?
Guess not.
Cause he got a brief contract.
That means either they haven't noticed what we're doing, or they're letting us get away with it. A or B, I say we go all in, and get in touch with who you want to see most. If I had to guess, that'd be Haruka.
Oh, it's the last person that he sees. Is that
You
his
declared
chance?
yourself a dead man, and all but disappeared. That's the promise you made with the Daidoji. If you went and broke that promise, well, I can't imagine it end well for you. But still.
Wait, Date-san.
Wait, what is it?
What's up?
What?
When this place gets so quiet, I don't even hear anyone outside.
Wait, what? Wait, what's going on? Oh, the little mom?
So what's the deal? They with the Daidoji?
Nah, never seen him before. Tell you one thing, though. They definitely didn't come here for a drink. What's wrong? You wanted to fight? Well, here I am. Come on!
Oh man, Dante, you gotta help us, please.
Bring it on.
It's the Neomon guys.
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
You can win. Who wants to go?
Oh my gosh.
In for the kill.
Here we go.
You want some?
I'm over
It's
here.
over!
Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
Hey man, bro.
Hardly.
Did you really think you'd win?
Man, that shit killed him.
Who are these guys? Any idea?
Huh. They're definitely not any old thugs. In fact, they moved like pros.
Wait,
Right. Guess they're not done yet.
wait, they're not done. Yo, yo!
The fellas you took down here, they're a group of Liumang boys called the White Masks. They'll work for anyone who pays them. Need some skulls cracked? They're there to please.
Hang on. Just what are you... Akiyama!
Not every day someone holds their own against White Masks, let alone this many.
Oh my
And after
gosh.
seeing you fight, there's no mistaking it. Do me a favor and be up front, eh? Kiryu-san?
Oh man.
Still with the cold shoulder routine. All these years, and you can't bend a little?
Wait. So you mean this whole setup was you?
Sure was. Every time I asked Date-san about you, he'd give me the same crap about you being dead.
Oh shit.
No doubt he'd keep that up if I hadn't caught you
He
red-handed.
figured it out.
That's just... You can't...
Oh, so you would have been honest with me this time around?
Well,
So Dante lied to Akiyama?
See? There he goes again.
Akiyama, what the hell?
The hell?
You must really think I'm stupid! Both of you! For all the secrecy, it was pretty obvious. No way in hell you'd die that easily. And sure enough, right when the Tojo and Omi disbanded, I got word that old 6 feet under Kiryu made a surprise visit.
Oh man.
I figured for sure things must have cooled down by then. But nope. That was all she wrote. Kazuma Kiryu's glorious return fizzled out like some urban legend. Not even a word my way either. I guess I didn't matter since I'm not part of your little gang.
Then, why are you here today? How'd you know where we were?
I asked a buddy to keep tabs on everything. Trail Date-san and see if maybe anything's changed. Date-san was the key. Surely he'd find a way to get in contact with Kiryu-san. Lo and behold, just the other day, I hear old Date's been frequenting a certain bar out in Ijincho.
Oh man.
All I had to do was come back to Japan, play my cards right, and poof. Here I am, and there you are.
Wow.
So, with that out of the way, maybe it's time you explained yourself.
Okay.
And just what is it you want me to tell you? Why I had to become a ghost?
I'll take anything so long as it's good. You and your pal here are done playing me for a fool.
Oh man.
Maybe give it up, Kiryu. I'd rather not get slugged by Akiyama again.
I ain't apologizing
shit.
yet, by the way. I'm still ready to kick you across the street.
Damn.
Hey now, not funny.
Fine. I'll tell you everything. Looks like you finally won, Akiyama.
Man, you can't fool him, cause you know Akiyama. Akiyama knows Kiryu, cause you saw
So
what
that's
with
it
the
then.
with the capable
That's the
of.
story. So what, Kiryu-san? You made a pact with this Daidoji faction to protect Haruka-chan and Haruto-kun?
I did. I needed to be dead to the world, and I had to keep silent to make good on my word. Date-san was there when I made that promise. I made him my sole witness. It was my fault he couldn't tell you all this time. You want to blame someone? Blame me.
Like I even could after all that. Especially not now that I know you're dying.
Sorry. You know, it doesn't matter who I tell. They always start treating me nice.
Oh, brother. And you just had to lay it on me, huh?
So what you been up to, Akiyama? You snuck away from Kamurocho without so much as a peep.
Well, as you know, I get smitten pretty easily. Before I knew it, I chased some girl way out the country. Thanks to that, however, I got to take it easy. Almost feel guilty now, what with how rough you guys have had it.
Yeah? Well, I heard you left at a good time. Got out just as the Tojo clan disbanded. Right around then, the governor enacted his Kamurocho 3K plan. Anyone operating even an inch outside the law got shut down. Knowing you, that must have thrown a wrench your way. I'm sure the police came knocking, yeah?
Hey, if you knew, you could have at least thrown me a bone, huh? The money I handled mostly comes from gray zones, so I had to spread it across the globe to keep it safe.
Right, and then you ended up in Singapore.
Wait, what? Singapore? Who said anything about that?
Huh? Was that wrong?
Wrong as can be. But it's not like I tell you the truth either way.
Of course not. We had our secrets, and now Akiyama's returning the favor.
You wouldn't be that stingy, would you?
Sure I would. I'm a moneylender, remember?
Sky Finance.
Let's not forget he's still sick the Liumang after us, too. You know, I should file a complaint to Sunhee. Tell her boys they ought to check their target next time.
Right. Anyway. All in all, I get there wasn't much you could do, given the circumstances. But how long have we known each other? We've taken on countless Yakuza and been through the ringer. How many times now? If you're wondering whether I was cool with being left out, the answer's no.
Didn't you just say you get it?
Look, point is, you didn't even ask me for help. No, you went off to carry that weight all by yourself. Buddy, that's just plain lame. Anyhow, I won't go blaming you. On the contrary, I'm gonna help you see things through.
Hmm?
This might have started off as some Daidoji deal, Kiryu-san. But I'm gonna guess you're in deep again, huh? Fat chance I'll just sit back and ignore that.
I appreciate it, but if you get involved, I promise to the Daidoji's as good as empty.
Right, the pact you made. And what? You just stick to the shadows the rest of your life? Was there really no other way?
There might have been, but things back then were... let's just say they were pretty dire.
Hey, well, I sure have never lived life as a dead man, as far as I'm aware. Still, I can only imagine how lonely you feel. You can't see Haruka-chan or Haruto-kun, can you?
That's the idea.
Hey now, Kiryu. What'd I tell you earlier? The Daidoji might give you a pass, even to see Haruka. Even if it's just a quick glance. It's great you're keeping your promise, but is it worth it? You don't have much time left.
I know. That's why I can't do it.
What?
So what if I do meet with Haruka now? Before long, I'll just be gone from her life again. They'd have to watch me die a second time. Some good that do.
You sure about that?
Hmm?
Meeting today, seeing you again after so long. It's like whatever I had pent up inside just disappeared. For my money, I can't see myself regretting this one bit. You changed my life, Kiryu-san. I don't know where or who I'd be if not for you. You gave me a chance when I was at rock bottom. Of course, you didn't exactly know it then. Right as I'm giving up, I learn about this guy. Some hard-headed lunatic in the same town, who kept fighting no matter what he was up against. You're more than you realize, Kiryu-san. It wasn't just opportunity. It was more than some chance. You gave me the courage to keep on living. You made a difference. And because of that, I did all I could to find you. You're a special person to me, believe it or not. And really, I'll bet Haruka-chan feels it even more.
Come off it, Akiyama. I'm nothing special, and you know it.
You believe that?
If I see her again, if I see Haruka, death might actually become scary. Who knows, maybe I'm just a coward.
I wouldn't go that far, Kiryu.
So the Dragon of Dojima has something he fears after all. Feel a lot better about myself, honestly.
Great. Always something to say. You really are sharp as a tack.
An honor coming from you.
Well, I'd say that settles it then, Kiryu. Next time we do this, I'm bringing Haruka in. She might even have Haruto with her.
You're not serious.
Wait.
You think
for
I'd
real?
say so otherwise?
Seeing you in a whole new light, Date-san. Let me know if there's anything I can do.
A new light, huh? Well, anyway, let's toast. Bury the hatchet good and deep.
Now we're talking. Cheers, fellas.
So Dante's gonna bring Haruka
Yeah.
and Haruto
For now.
to see Kiryu. Oh man. Man, it's amazing to see Akiyama again. I met with the Akiyama, though it would be more accurate to say he ambushed me then. That he definitely caught me off guard, but knowing him, I should have expected. Akiyama told me I gave him the courage to live, so there's no way I'm going to shrivel up and scurry to death now. Yeah, for real. Ah, now we got Akiyama as promised. Okay, so we gotta wait for Dante to call us.
Good old photography. Actually, I used to be really into taking pictures.
You're not anymore?
Well, in the past, I would snap pics of everything around me. But one day, I realized I just couldn't find any more inspiration. Maybe I...
Dante?
Hello?
Hey, Kiryu. It's Dante. I was hoping you're free. Got some big news for you. But if you want to hear it, you're gonna need to travel. That okay?
Zhao, we gotta hold that thought, so we gotta go see him.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Great. Perfect timing, too. All right, then. I'm gonna have you head over to Serena.
Serena? You want me back in Kamurocho?
Yeah, Akiyama's bringing over a special guest. The very last one I want you to meet. Care to hazard a guess?
Haruka?
You don't mean Haruka, do you?
And Haruto, too. They came all the way from Okinawa. I haven't told them you're still alive or anything, but I'm sure they'd be thrilled to see you. More so than vice versa, I'd say.
Date-san, how long have you been planning this?
Huh?
Was this your plan all along? To bring me back into Haruka's life? No matter how nice that sounds, I'd be breaking my agreement with the Daidoji.
Well, you can worry about them later. Right now, just get a move on to Serena. This might be your last chance to see her. Better to regret having gone than never going at all.
Oh, man.
Got it? Now I suggest you hurry.
We're going to see her? Oh my goodness. This is it. Oh man! Oh man, it's all started when she was little.
No! Don't look so satisfied about this! You can't leave me, Uncle Kaz! You can't give up!
Oh man. This had never happened in English though. Yo, this never happened in English though, but if it was, it's gonna change everything. I always see Mayor the Yakuza in Japanese. Oh man. Oh man.
This might be your last chance to see her. Better to regret having gone than never going at all. Got it? Now I suggest you hurry.
What would I do if I saw Uncle Kaz again?
That voice. That must be Haruka just now.
Sorry, but what kind of question is that? Do you know something, Akiyama-san? I thought we were here for a get-together with Date-san.
Sorry, that was just a hypothetical. But I've told you before, haven't I? How I don't buy that Kiryu-san's actually dead. So if the man were still around, well, I bet he'd pop up out of nowhere on a day like this. Especially with you and Haruto-kun here in Kamurocho of all places.
Wait, you're saying he's coming? Uncle Kaz?
I am. At least, hypothetically. And now we're back to my original question.
They're all grown up.
If Uncle Kaz really did show up, I'd be really happy to see him alive and well. And in the same breath, I feel like I'd realize how weak we are on our own.
Huh?
It's been years since everyone at Morning Glory and I heard that Uncle Kaz died. Regardless of whether he's alive or in heaven, we always supported each other, so we could meet him with our heads held high. Some of the kids are already all grown up and make enough money to get by on their own. We all admired Uncle Kaz's strength, and when the going got tough, we'd grit our teeth and push through it. So, it wouldn't be right for me to say that I want to see him again, no matter how badly. Because I don't know if I'll ever be ready to face him.
I get it, Haruka-chan.
Oh no.
You've gotten so strong, Haruka. Like mother, like daughter. Isn't that right, Yumi?
So wait, Kiryu's not gonna see him?
You with the Daidoji?
Oh
We've
Lord.
been keeping an eye on you, you know. Hanawa may be dead, but we are certainly not.
Oh wow.
Had we not pitied you, we never would have loosened the grip on your leash. It seems we've given you the impression you had the freedom to do whatever you wish.
He ain't get a chance to see him.
What are
What's the
you getting
problem?
at?
Let's talk about your detective friend, Date.
Oh shit.
There are consequences for breaking an agreement. He fails to comprehend that simple of a concept. I must say, it's gotten out of hand. So could you just keep him in line? Then we'll let bygones be bygones.
What did you do to him?
Follow us if you care to find out.
Oh Lord. What happened to Date? Oh shit. Date!
Date-san. Hey, you okay? What happened?
What did it do to you?
Because you swore to abandon the name Kazuma Kiryu, the Daidoji faction would pose no threat to you or those around you. Detective Date himself witnessed the exchange. He was very much aware of the consequences.
Hey, Kiryu.
What is it, Date-san?
No hi? How'd it go? Did you meet Haruka?
No.
If Kiryu-san had met her, you wouldn't have gotten off this easy. Consider yourself lucky.
I ain't gonna let
Because
this
right
fight
about
after what
now,
you did to him.
Your lungs would be heavy with the water of Tokyo Bay.
Wait, you didn't see her? Why?
She can stand on her own 2 feet now, and that's good enough for me. I don't have the right to interfere with her life. And I never would have known that without your help. I'm in your debt. Words can't describe how much.
Kiryu.
That's question
Now.
1.
Let me start by taking care of them.
Why don't we all just settle down?
You gonna put
You're
a
the
gun?
ones who broke off the agreement. You only have yourselves to blame. We also heard from Date-san. You're running out of time. He begged us to let you go, let you run free at the end of your life. Said you'd only be saying your farewells to a loved one. Hilarious, isn't it? You are no longer Kazuma Kiryu. That man is long gone. That was your side of the agreement. Now I want to hear this from your mouth. Kazuma Kiryu is dead. You swore it once. Now swear it again.
Not fun of your age.
Seems like you'll bend any which way to please the faction. I almost feel sorry for you.
Yeah,
Care
tell
to
him.
elaborate?
I went to Hawaii for a mission from the Daidoji, one I've yet to complete. Which means you don't have permission to kill me.
Yeah, tell him.
And the only way you'll stop me is over my dead body.
Hey!
That was your last chance to pull the trigger. But because the faction won't allow it, you hesitated. Now you'll suffer all the pain my friend endured, and then some.
Yeah, get him.
That's why I said I almost felt sorry for you.
I'd back off if I were you. Because you just made a terrible mistake.
Yo, you made a mistake for Bach to order something.
You're finished, Kiryu.
Oh no.
Ready if you are.
let's do this.
Allow me.
Now we're talking. What?
Yeah, get him.
You're going to regret this. In for the kill.
Yeah, he's one of the guns. Oh shit. So bitch that walking like you?
No begging for mercy now.
Here we go.
Let's make this quick.
Yeah.
And that's the end
You
of it.
picked the wrong opponent.
And I got the Dragon God's amulet.
You still with me, Date-san?
Oh man.
Yeah. Can't go out before the guy who's always ready to die.
Sorry. It's my fault you were dragged into this mess. I should have known this would happen, but I went ahead and tried to see Haruka anyway. If I'd held up my end of the bargain, it wouldn't have come to this. But in the end, you had to pay for it.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm only doing this because I want to.
Stay back. If you kill me, know that you'll never get away with it.
He's gonna knock you out. How do I give
Relax.
submission?
I'm not gonna kill you. After all, the fault lies with me. Your only mistake was forcing him to pay my dues. If you hadn't done that, I wouldn't have cared what happens to me.
Do you think that excuses what you've done?
No. But even if I got on my knees and begged, there's nothing left for me to lose.
He had cancer.
All I can do now is renew our agreement. I will never try to meet Haruka or any of my friends again, nor try contacting them. And once this business with the Seiryu clan in Polycon is settled, I swear not to get involved with Kasuga and his friends again.
Oh man.
Right. That includes Date-san too.
Kiryu!
If you ever cross the Daidoji again, Makoto Date will be the first to go.
Are you
Don't
serious?
you forget it. That's all we had to say. Man, why'd I get stuck with this shitty job?
No kidding. Talk about bad luck. I'll take you somewhere to get treated, but after that, we're done.
Oh man.
Sheesh. Who'd have thought I'd get roughed up at this age?
Seriously. Maybe next time try not to put yourself in danger, Date-san.
Well, it would have been worth it if you'd got to say goodbye to Haruka.
Don't worry about it. I'm actually feeling pretty good, all things considered. When you're raising kids, there'll be a day you have to set them loose. Haruka and the kids at Morning Glory, they've all grown up strong. There's nothing else I can teach them, and it's better for me to disappear before they figure that out themselves. It's about time I do, for good. After all, I was meant to die back in Hiroshima.
And reminds me,
Hmm?
I got in touch with Haruka and Akiyama earlier. Told them I'd be late because I got in a car accident.
Oh.
An accident, huh? Well, with those injuries, I guess no other excuse would fly.
Boy, were they surprised. Especially Akiyama. Once he realized you wouldn't make it, that guy's definitely gonna grill me later.
Mind telling him I'm sorry?
Pretty sure he'd rather hear that from you. He's gonna start moping again, you know.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I should get going.
Oh man, I guess this is
All
it.
right. Hey, you said you were feeling pretty good, right? You saying you have no more regrets in life? 'Cause that's not what this whole thing was about. I don't care what the hell you're sick with. You've given up too much of yourself to it. It's like you're not afraid of dying. And giving up before you see where the chips fall? That's not the Kiryu I know. What happened to the Dragon of Dojima? The man who'd keep fighting even if it's a losing battle. What are the odds of you fighting that illness and winning? Gotta be higher than 0.
Yeah, must be.
For the past few days, I've met with a bunch of folks who knew the old you. They all remember you as a fighter. Whenever the going gets tough, your memory helps them push through. I'm sure one day they'll find themselves in front of a steep hill, feet rooted to the ground. But if they heard that Kazuma Kiryu dared to fight death itself, now that'd give them the courage to even move mountains. That's the sort of inspiration you instill in the people around you. And that's not all. You give everyone the strength to press forward. So wouldn't it make sense to keep fighting to the very end?
I'm not as strong as you think I am. You're giving me too much credit here.
Yeah, I'm not buying that. I've stuck by you for a damn long time now. If you were some random, ordinary guy, maybe I would have given up and let you waste away. But there's no way I can just give up on you. After all, you're the best friend I've ever had.
Man.
Thank you. Everything you just said. Everything you've done for me up till today. Thank you. For all of it. It's true. I could struggle harder, longer. Maybe it'd buy me a little more time. But I'd spend the rest of my life as someone else. Is that really something worth fighting for?
The only way to find out is to live. In this world, you never know what might happen. As long as you don't give up, Kazuma Kiryu can find his way back to us. It all depends on if you will it.
I hope that one day I'll see things your way. I really do.
Guess that's enough of that for now. You still have some unfinished business, don't you?
Huh?
Like helping Ichiban Kasuga. That guy's quite a handful, too.
You're right. Goodbye, Date-san. Stay safe.
No. Oh, this can't be.
Yeah. Goodbye, Kazuma Kiryu. So long, old friend.
Oh man. Oh, I never thought I'd hear Haruka's voice again. She becomes so much stronger. Dante-san already stuck his neck out for me. If I'm going to pay him back for this, I can't keep running for my reason to live. Man. He could hear Haruka's voice, but he didn't get a chance to see her. It's messed up. Listen, I'm going to end it right there. This is very emotional. I can't figure this out, but we have to figure yeah, I gotta process this. But listen, we got 2 more episodes remaining. This way here, and the final story. So, I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Please like and review, leave a comment, subscribe for more, hit the bell, turn your notifiers. I will catch you guys on.